We're at the only store in my hometown. It's a cute little gas station. Kind of have some groceries, some smoked fish as they're known for. They catch that just about every day, every morning during the summertime, and have it here for everyone to have. And so it's a nice little place, to be able to have, especially being in the middle of nowhere. Biggest store, well, let's see. Iron River, Wisconsin. They're about 15 miles south of here. And so they'd have a pretty big grocery store. They have a Subway there. This was it for sure for Port Wing. This is it. There's a couple restaurants, this gas station. My dad's written 3 books. Let's see. This is the first one, second, third. Basically about a little boy up in northern Wisconsin, and kind of goes on a bunch of different adventures with a family. Yeah, they're pretty good. A lot of Lake Superior adventures, for sure. There's a picture of our cabin for the cover. This one my sister painted. This is at the marina. And then you took this one, didn't you? Mm-hmm. This is also Lake Superior. So he's working on his 4th book right now. Mom and Dad got married here. And this used to be the old memorial for the old school before the new one was built. This is kind of like the main drag here with the different businesses, so like the store, restaurants, a couple restaurants down there. And the downtown area is more down by the lake, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, this is kind of where all the action happens. It's all about nature and just being a part of an amazing community that just like loves you and supports you all the time. And I love that idea that, no matter where I go, people here are still supporting me, even though they can't maybe come visit me all the time. And so I think the community that comes with it is what makes it special. Oh, this isn't too flat. Oh my gosh. This rim's a little tough to work with. Oh gosh, during the summer I'd try to come weekly. Especially when I was older in high school and stuff, when the weather was nice. That was kind of when I loved to come. So yeah, so right now we're downtown Port Wing. Really not a lot of stuff to see, but right behind me is the Lundgren Block, and this used to be a really booming area. They had a hotel here, a concert hall, a barber shop, as you can see, a cafe, restaurant, and so this was a really big part of Port Wing, especially when it used to have a lot of people here. The port brought, the harbor brought a lot of, boats bringing in and carrying out timber, and the quarry from the quarry beaches. Yeah, so this is a really cool part of Port Wing, and now they put up some murals to remember everything by. Yeah, so to the 2013 and the 2015 banners are both the years that I went to state for basketball. Those are pretty fun years. 2013, you can see my sister, Emily Gustafson, she's up there too. She was a senior when I was a sophomore, and so that was really awesome. And my dad was also the coach that year. So that was pretty special to be able to go to state with them. And then 2015, we went. That was really fun because, we lost my sister. She graduated. We lost a couple other good players, and so nobody really thought we could make it my senior year. But we proved them wrong. Our fans were always behind us, but other people, that were kind of opposing us didn't really think we could make it, but we did. And so that was amazing. I was in track, all throughout middle school and high school. I loved track. I especially loved the discus and shot put. That's kind of what I did. My senior year, I broke the school record for discus, 112 feet, 7 inches. And then for shot put, I made it to state both junior and senior year and I tied for 3rd in the state for shot put. And so that was my other event that I really practiced as well. In addition to basketball, that was something that I really loved to do. Yeah, so 8th grade, we didn't have enough girls for the girls team, and so I did join the boys team, and I started on the boys team, and we had a pretty good year. I think we only lost 1 game. It was pretty cool. My gym teacher was also our basketball teacher, or our basketball coach. My dad, I think, subbed coach for a couple games during that year, and so it was a pretty fun time, being able to play and just to see that I could really play with them. And at one point there was a game where the other coach came up to our coach and said that I was being too rough on the boys, and so that's something that I'll always remember. It's pretty special. I mean, this place is amazing. I'm so thankful that I was able to grow up here and just to see what I've been able to do and kind of leave behind my legacy. It's pretty special, and just to be able to continue to play. And you know, as a basketball player, I'm able to play not just for myself, but for where I come from, the people you know, who make it up here. And you know, I play for my family, but this place is definitely special, and I love coming back here. This is my recruiting book. Every single letter that I ever got from Iowa is right in here. My mom kind of put this together. So it's kind of fun to look back. This one's from Coach Bluter. It says, "This makes me happy." Has my number in a locker for me. Future Hawkeye. Oh, there's me for senior pictures. I look kind of mean. Oh, this is my admission letter to the University of Iowa. My mom's pretty cool. I mean, she's really excited for, you know, both my parents are really excited for my journey, and to be able to keep all of these here in one spot, to be able to kind of look back on every single recruiting letter from Iowa that I ever got. It's pretty special to not only have, but to be able to relive some memories. I think right after I visited the campus and just being able to meet the team and just to see what they had and what they were able to you know, see my vision for the future. And I just fell in love with what they're all about, and all about family and including everyone. And so I just remember like going on visits afterwards, you know, to different places. I was always comparing everything back to Iowa. So that's kind of when I knew. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, the coaches that I've been able to have are just these people who care about me on and off the court. I think that's really important, you know, not just as a basketball player, but as a person. And they've been able to develop me, you know, as a basketball player, but as a person, as a student. They've kind of become my mentors for sure, and kind of like my second moms too. You know, I'm 8 hours away from home, and so it's kind of tough to always have my parents by me, but they're always there for me, checking in on me, and so I wouldn't want to have any other coaching staff, that's for sure.
Her freshman year, she averaged like 20 points on the varsity girls team. Sophomore, junior year, it was like 30. And I thought, there's no way she's going to beat that. And then for her senior year, she was like going up to 40 points per game. I thought, that's crazy. How can you do that? But she did, and she'd be double, triple teamed, and didn't matter. Didn't make any difference. Yeah. So I guess it was kind of a gradual process, but. Natural talent too, though, I think. I was hoping, we were telling her now when she's a freshman, before she started, I said, you know, don't expect to play, you know. If you're sitting on the bench as a freshman in college, that's great. I mean, you made the team, you know, so, you know, maybe get in once in a while, heck, that's great. But then when she started playing, I was like, wow, you know, that's pretty cool. So yeah, you know, I knew she had the potential. I knew that in high school, that when she graduated, that there was a lot more to her. I could tell. You could feel it. I knew she hadn't been totally challenged. And of course, in high school, she didn't weightlift at all, or you know, she didn't have any individual coaching at all. You know, no professional coaching or anything. So I knew the potential was there. And just never thought she'd reach this point. Really didn't. It still hasn't hit me. I'm just shocked. We're so proud of her. Yeah, we are so proud.
Well, her English teacher mentioned that even her going to the water fountain to get a drink, she did it with energy, just like she's going to get a drink. Or as most kids that kind of just mosey up to the fountain and to get a drink. Megan was just the focus, that's, you know. And if she did a project in school, she'd sometimes drive me crazy. And I'm a teacher, and she had to get it perfect. She had to get it, and she would take just hours to do a drawing, and I just said, well, just get it done, you know. But no, she's very, very focused. So from when she was very little to all through school, you could see that competitiveness, that drive.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Feel it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, almost a swish. 9. Nope. Not a swish. Close. Down to 7. Okay, 2 more. There's 1 swish. Oh, Megan. There we go. Yeah, I think just being able to, when I do my post moves in my workout, I always try to envision that I'm in a game, just because, you know, coasting in anything that I do is not going to help me be the better player. And so I know that in order to improve, I need to picture myself in game time situations. And so for me, my philosophy is if it's an ugly make, it's a miss to me. And so I usually don't count those. And then, you know, after every little mini drill, I always try to end on a swish, just so I can get that rhythm going. Yeah, I think, you know, I play for something bigger than myself. You know, I play for God. You know, I play for my family, my friends, you know, my coaches, my teammates. And so just playing for something bigger than yourself really pushes me to the next level. And so that's something that I work for every day. We are at Twin Falls Park, just outside Port Wing, Wisconsin. This is a nice little waterfall area. It's also a park, and so a lot of people come here just to visit and kind of hike the trails. There's an upper trail and a lower trail, and so people are able to kind of look from above and then get a closer look at the waterfalls. I loved it here. I mean, it's so peaceful and relaxing, and it keeps me grounded, you know, especially kind of going on in life. No matter where I go, this is always my home, and I can always call it that. And so it's a great place to come and just spend time with family. And the community here is so great because they feel like your family too, because you've known them your whole life. And so being able to grow up in the nature and just kind of experience, you know, God's creation, it's really amazing, and I'm very blessed that I'm able to live here.